You know what keep rappers and all that ignorant shit in the loop? Gangsters. All the street dudes, all the ones that's locked up, and that's what keep them in the loop. That's what keep the rappers in the loop. Think about who rappers got around them. Look who around them. All street thugs, rowdy motherfuckers, in big groups and gangs. That's what keep them relevant. Without them, there would be nothing. Guys like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, nah, they ain't got them around them. They might have one or two that they cool with, but they over there. They ain't nowhere over there. They looking out for them over there. They got some security that's top-notch security. They got guns, and that's legal. And that'll shoot you and go to the precinct and show them the gun they shot you with. Yep, that's what 50 of them got with them. The other dudes, the other rappers, Fat Joe's, Jada Kiss, and all of them. Look at the people they got around them, and look what they do. Like, look at Fat Joe, right? Fat Joe be screaming out, "Yeah, cause my man Pistol Pete, you know what I'm saying? KAR, kill all rats, Fat Joe ain't killing nobody. He ain't gonna kill nobody. I don't care how tough and when I was in the Bronx, bus I was going down. You can do all that all you want. He ain't killing nobody. He a businessman. And he ain't stupid. He's smart. Y'all think he's stupid. Y'all think Fat Joe gets up here on this channel and cap because he's stupid and he's just a big old liar. No. He know that y'all gonna feed into it. And then when he screams, KAR, kill all rats, he keeps the lower vibration of dudes down, but make them think mentally that they up because they rolling with him. But if something happens, he's not going to throw one punch. He's going to expect all the KARs to pop off. And then the question is this: what is the KARs doing just fighting people? Don't kill all rats supposed to be out rat hunting? Because remember the rat hunters? I remember the rat hunters, right? They had the name rat hunters. It was a cool name, nice little logo. They weren't killing all the rats. They weren't trying to find all the rats and doing stuff to them. Nope. If KAR meant, and this ain't no video about KAR. This is a video about rappers. This is a video about prison. This is a video about dumbasses. If KAR, kill all rats, really lived up to who they was, the federal government would have done locked all of them up because they would have been killing all of their CIs and all of their witnesses. They wouldn't have had nobody because they would have killed all the rats. There would have been no rats left. That's why you can't trick me. You can't fool me, and you can't make me buy into the bull crap. Because that's all it is. And if the rappers one day happen to get out of the loop, a dude that just came home, a thug, a gangster, a street nigga, gonna show them how to get back in there. You think all that Jada Kiss, stab a nigga and make go on an early go back and all them verses he speak about prison, they wasn't there. They don't know nothing about that. Somebody came and told him a jail story and was good about a rapper. See, because I rap. I can listen to what somebody say and take little bits and pieces out their story and then put it into art form, rap, and then make it sound good. But in the reality of it, just imagine, just think about this. For all you dudes out there that have been to prison, right? Imagine being in the yard with Jada Kiss and Fat Joe and all the mother rappers who too. And I only picked Jada Kiss and Fat Joe because they like the headline of gangster and street tales and all that shit now, because since they started their show. And I have yet to see a normal person up there. I mean, outside of having money on the streets or up and coming rapper, somebody that's struggling in the industry. I have yet to see one of them come up there yet. But imagine them in the yard and something got to pop off, and they tell them, yo kids, yo, blow that nigga head off. Cause you look at kids gonna either be a blood or crip. You're gonna be one of the two. Fat Joe gonna either be a Latin king or something dealing with some Spanish people. And he ain't even gonna be hanging out with Jada Kiss no more. He all on that couch with him. He ain't gonna be hanging with him no more. And the truth of the matter, this is the facts of the matter, right? And this ain't no racial shit. This is just how it is. In prison, right? When they separate from one another, meaning black and Spanish, they'd be in the street together like this. They'd grow up with each other. They'd be tight. Everything be good. When they get in prison, guess what happens? It's the Latino side that separates them from the blacks. You really, yeah, I know, I'm gonna touch somebody's nerve. You rarely hear the black people trying to distance themselves from the Spanish people. The blacks always want to latch on with the Spanish, latch on with the white. Y'all know black want to be with everybody. They want to latch on to everything. Blacks do reggaeton, they want to do every motherfucking thing. The Latinos are the ones who keep it in the group into themselves and separate themselves, which is not a bad thing. I understand that. You know why? Because it's a culture thing with them. They make it a culture. Them, oh, tu boricua, tu latino, tu dominicano, tu habla español. That's it. Tu habla español. Pick a country. I don't give a fuck. If I went in there and I spoke Spanish, they gonna say, tu habla español? See. They gonna ask what country I'm from. I pick Panama. What the fuck, Ecuador? Nigga, I could even make it look even real. I'm from Spain. They damn dark as a motherfucker from Spain. Yep. And that's what they gonna do. They gonna separate. So that's why when you look at all this separation in the prison, they do it to themselves. And guess what the COs do? The administration buys into it and say, "Oh shit, this is how we could keep the separation, the order." Right? Now when they come in, they screen you and ask you, you bang, you down with the gang, you this and that and that, and then they separate you and put y'all over here and keep everybody away from each other. Opposed to saying, fuck if he bang or not. You Spanish, put him in the cell with the black dude. You Asian, put him in the cell with the fucking African guy. You this and make them, force them to mingle. Because you know why? You know what happens? Because when they come home, all of that shit is out the window. All that's out the window. I don't care what y'all say. It's out the window. You're not gonna find a skinhead out here, Ku Klux Klan tattoos and all that. He gonna cover that up. He covering all that up. Mexicanos, Chicanos, Southerners, they covering all that up. They gonna cut their head, get a nice haircut. Take sets like I'm fucking with Jim. 20 stones in my watch cost a stack, and I ain't missing the gym. Overheads, you ain't fucking with him. All my niggas do drive by, circle the block and shoot you again.
10 Toes Down TV.
Nothing into something. No handouts, I don't need nothing. Nothing into something. No matter what, I'm 10 toes down to the shit. They praying on my fall, ain't no way that I'ma quit. I'm coming for it all, I don't wanna have to pick.